Good morning, friends. Linda Rich Homestead here, and we're busy working again today. You can hear the noise. Let's see the chaos. You guys can see. I'm gonna open up real quick and get a video, and then we'll post back and look. And I realize it is so loud out there that there's no way you could hear me talk, so that's why I'm shutting the door for a minute. But we are taking 2 more trees down in front of our house. No, I don't hate trees. It's all necessary. This tree right here that you see, this one they're working on, great big, it's probably 60 some years old. Woohoo! And it's right by our parking area, and the trunk there, you can see this kind of sprawled trunk is all full of holes, and a lot of those limbs are hollow, which is why they're using a bucket truck to get it down. This tree just needs to be removed for safety's sake and to protect our house and to protect our vehicles. This other tree that's a stick right now right back there is an ash tree, and beautiful tree, love the tree, but unfortunately it has been killed by the ash tree borer, and so it's just standing dead. The whole idea is to take both of these trees down and we'll replant a shade tree of some sort, you know, probably closer to where the ash tree's planted so that it doesn't fall on anything, and just trying to get some work done around here. But it is a big deal and a big mess. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch for a minute, and it's gonna be short and sweet. That's how to do it. Shut the door again so we can talk a little bit longer. I'll just keep trying to watch, but yeah, this tree is about probably 65 years old is all, but the tree that they're cutting down right now is a silver maple. My grandpa used to call them trash trees. They are a softwood maple, and they grow really fast, and they tend to have all kinds of like sprouts and suckers and stuff on them around the base of the tree, and then they get to the place to where they're, you know, just they just don't live long. They're just, you know, trashy and fall apart and go hollow a lot. These trees that we had around this house in particular, we had people that didn't know what they were doing topping them when they were young trees, and they basically just chopped the top off of them like if you take a lawnmower across the top of the tree, which is how you kill a tree pretty much. And so they got all these little suckers and little sucker wood across the top of them, and multiple trunks at the bottom, as you can see, and they're just a mess. It's just awful. I would like to put a maple back, probably, and if I do, it's going to be a red maple or a sugar maple or one of the hardwood maples that grow slower and last longer. So, pretty crazy. But this tree, the maple tree in particular, every time you went out, there were sticks in the yard. Every time there was a windstorm, limbs would blow out of it. It was just a constant mess. And just because it was past its day, that's all there is to it. The stick tree over here, I'll show you what it looked like this morning. I'll put a thing in here. But, you know, it was a nice tree. It just got killed by the bugs. The plan is that as much of the wood as possible is going to be used for firewood. We've got my son-in-law and daughter, both, they live where they burn wood for heat, so he'll come and get most of this wood and use it in their wood furnace this winter. The brushy stuff, we tried to get this done before we had a whole lot of leaf or anything to try to deal with, but the brushy stuff is all being run in the chipper, which is back here. And the wood chips are going to be used for a place where we drive through towards the pasture, just to make like a driveway of sorts out of wood chips. And we'll probably be using some of the chips around trees and stuff to keep the property better shape. But yeah, I don't hate trees, it's just we've got to do this. And I don't know, we'll go around the front here. If you look out my front, where the stump area is, right over here, we had another tree that was this size, or probably even a little bit larger there, that had to be removed for the same reason. It was rotting and falling apart in the center, and big chunks were coming down all the time. This big tree, this big beautiful tree, is an oak tree. It's actually on the neighbor's property, but it will stay there for another 100 years. And this tree, which is in our yard, is a pin oak, and we're gonna have to clean it up and open up the top. You can see how it's got so much, you know, just ratty stuff up in the top of it, and see how this tree has room for light and air to go in it. This tree needs to be opened up like that tree, and that's another day and another few $1,000s. So, you know, a little bit at a time. But this is what we're doing, cutting trees. And when they're close to houses like this, they have their little harness thing, as you can see, and their ropes, and they'll put that around the trunk of the tree, fasten on a solid piece. They fasten their tie rope right there onto the piece they're going to drop, and then they just swing it down piece by piece. Takes a while, and this is a lot of tree. There'll be a lot of wood out of this tree. Yeah, that's better. I know you guys have been wondering what I've been up to, why I haven't been posting all the time. We've had a lot of spring tasks like this. We're just trying to get work done around this place, and we've got a lot of things going on right now. I will get you some updates on these lambs, I promise. I know that some people are really looking forward to seeing how they're growing and what they're doing, but honestly too, the weather's been awful. It's been like today, it's been raining off and on all day. I don't know how these guys are up in their bucket truck, but that's what they're doing. It's been cold off and on. It's just been a late spring, so you know, that's why I haven't been out filming as much as normal. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a little update today, see what's going on. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit.